Welcome! In today's lesson, you are going to learn how to ask for prices and quantities in a purchase and sale context. Also, you'll discover more about currencies and numbers when talking about money. Now, it's time to learn.
A2, Unit 2, Lesson 3. Asking for prices and quantities.
Excuse me, sir. How much are these bracelets?
They're 50 Cordobas each.
I'll buy some.
How many do you need?
I need two.
You can choose them.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
To ask about prices, we use a question phrase, how much? Example, excuse me, how much are these markers?
They're 20 Cordobas each.
To ask about quantities, we use how many? Example,
Okay, how many markers do you need?
5 please.
Let's see more situations in which how much and how many are used. Situation 1.
Look at my new shoes.
Wow, they're beautiful. How much were they?
They cost me an arm and a leg, but they were worth it.
Situation 2.
Is that another watch? How many watches do you have?
I have one for each day of the week. I like to collect them. Situation 3.
I want to buy a new phone. How much do you pay for yours?
Actually, it was a present from my wife, so I don't really know its price. Situation 4.
How many people are coming to the meeting?
I'm not sure, but they are not going to be less than 15, so let's be ready for more people. Sometimes it's hard to know when to use how much or how many.
Before moving forward with this lesson, let's understand countable and uncountable nouns first. Countable nouns.
Countable nouns are for things we can count using numbers. They have a singular and a plural form.
Examples: singular, plural,
A book,
3 books,
a bike,
5 bikes,
a cow.
many cows.
Mei-Ling has many books in her bookshelf.
More than 1 book,
Joseph has a bike.
1 bike.
There are many cows in my grandma's farm.
More than 1 cow. Uncountable nouns.
Uncountable nouns, on the other hand, are for things that we cannot count with numbers. They usually don't have a plural form.
Examples:
Tea,
time,
sugar,
water,
air,
rice.
knowledge.
We cannot use a, an with these nouns. To express the quantity of an uncountable noun, use a word or expression like some,
I want some tea.
a lot of,
That's a lot of sugar for your coffee.
much,
You have to drink much water to be healthy.
a bit of,
I'll go out for a moment. I need a bit of fresh air.
a cup of,
I think I deserve a cup of tea.
a bag of.
Please buy a bag of rice at the supermarket.
Now that we have a better idea on how countable and uncountable nouns are used, let's go back to our today's topic.
How many is used to ask about countable nouns. Possible structures.
Let's study some possible structures you can use to formulate a question using how many.
How many plus plural countable noun plus auxiliary verb plus subject plus verb plus complement plus question mark.
Sample: how many books does Margaret read a month?
Example:
How many siblings do you have?
Siblings can be counted. I have 2 brothers and 1 sister.
Brothers and sisters can be counted.
How many plus plural countable noun plus verb to be plus there plus complement plus question mark.
How many computers are there in your office?
Example:
How many people are there in the room?
people can be counted. There are around 100 people.
However, there are so many other structures you can use with how many. Pay attention to the following examples.
How many of your coworkers will attend that important meeting?
How many dogs are you going to adopt?
How many employees aren't performing well at this moment?
How many people were there in my car this morning, Johnny?
How many students were painting the walls?
How many thieves robbed the bank? How much is used to ask about uncountable nouns?
Possible structures.
Now, let's study some possible structures you can use to formulate a question using how much.
How much water do you drink in a day?
How much time do you study English?
How much ice is there in the fridge?
How much money will you need for going shopping?
How much work are you all going to do for the institution?
How much coffee did you drink this morning? You look so motivated.
How much money were you making in your previous job?
Let's do some exercises. What are the problems in the following statements?
1. Give me 1 juice, please.
2. There are much students in the classroom.
3. How many money do you pay for your shoes?
4. How much computers do you use at work?
1. Give me 1 juice, please. What is the mistake? Yes, you're right. Juice is an uncountable noun. We can't count it with numbers. Give me 1 juice, please. It's wrong. A better statement can be, give me some juice, please.
2. There are much students in the classroom. What is a mistake? Yes, you're right. Much is used with uncountable nouns, and students is a countable noun because we can count it with numbers. There are much students in the classroom. It's wrong. A correct statement will be, there are many students in this classroom.
3. How many money do you pay for your shoes? What is the mistake? Yes, you're right. How many is only used with countable nouns, and money is an uncountable noun. We can't say 1 money or 2 monies. How many money do you pay for your shoes is wrong. A correct statement would be, how much money do you pay for your shoes?
4. How much computers do you use at work? What is a mistake? Yes, exactly. How much is used with uncountable nouns, and computers is a countable noun. How much computers do you use at work? It's incorrect. A correct statement will be, how many computers do you use at work?
A currency is a money system used in a particular country. For example, the currency of Nicaragua is the Cordoba.
The countries of the European Union use the euro.
Great Britain uses the pound sterling.
The United States uses the American dollar.
Japan uses the yen.
South Korea uses the won.
Costa Rica uses the colon.
China uses the renminbi.
Numbers.
Let's review the numbers, but now in a different way. Sometimes we need to say large or exact quantities of money. Let's see high numbers.
100, 100,
200,
600,
245,
987,
1,000,
1,780, 1,780,
2,000,
3,456,
10,000.
Now, let's see some decimals and fractions.
1.56,
34.3,
a half, 1/2,
a quarter,
3/4.
numbers in use.
1. Look at that amazing pickup. But look at the price. It's $35,000.
How much milk do you want in your coffee? Is a quarter of a mug okay?
3. Do you want some of my cake? I only want a half of this slice.
4. To ride a bus in Managua, you only need to pay 2 Cordobas and 50.
Let's learn how to read money amounts.
10 pounds and 50 pence.
5 euros and 20 cents.
$90.99.
31 Cordobas and 70 cents. In colloquial language, we don't usually say point or end when we don't need to be specific with the currency. We only divide a number into 2 parts, one number for each side of the point.
For instance, 750, 875, 1520. Now, let's pay attention to the following conversations. Conversation 1.
How much money are you paid for playing the guitar in the church band?
Nothing, I do it because I like it.
I didn't know that. You do a great job. Congratulations.
Thank you, you're so kind. Conversation 2.
How much money will you pay each month for the refrigerator installments?
Not much, only $24.75.
How long will you have to pay for it?
2 years. Conversation 3.
How many dogs do you adopt?
Only 2. I wish I could adopt more.
But how much does it cost to take care of the dog? I don't have pets. Actually, I never did.
Conversation 4. How many dresses do you need?
I need 5. They're for my bridesmaids. I'm gonna get married in a couple of weeks.
Congratulations, my best wishes.
Thank you very much.
Now it's time to practice.